Hello, everybody. Action! My name is D.
Dun, dun, dun. My name is Lish. I think I just made a song.
I think you just did.
Yeah.
Ready? Can I do the backup vocals? No.
This wasn't a joint.
You're really an enemy of progress. This is allow it.
Allow it, Dion.
This is
I'm
allow
singing
it.
by myself. Right
Exactly. If you see the same leggings and the same jeans, mind your business.
Mind your business.
And face your front.
Exactly.
That's what you should do.
Don't ask
In this
questions.
economy, you be stay asking questions about
Wear
other
your
people.
clothes.
Exactly. Wear your clothes.
Wear your clothes.
Of course, wear your clothes. What's good? How's your week been? Actually, we didn't talk about it. How's your week? My week went so fast and I was exhausted. My God, this week I was tired.
My week went by really, really fast. Really, really tired.
Work is working. They're making me really work for that buck. They said, girl, you've been slacking. They said, you went and you had babies, so what? So what? We don't care. We actually don't care.
Yeah. We don't pay you to
Exactly.
have children.
Yeah. You decided to be in a senior role.
Do the work.
So
girl.
do the work. Do the work that they say you should be doing. I feel like when you, hey me, I change positions. What's good? Yeah.
Big girl like D.
Big girl like D. I am now in a different position, better position, which is cool. However, too much is given, much is expected. So of course, they're making me put in the work. Grateful I've got a job, first of all, so obviously we have to put that in there. Mm-hmm. But however, yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They say you got twins, who cares? Whole world's got kids. Who cares about you? They said you've got a son who basically works his own job too.
Oh yeah, your son is also, yeah. They don't care about that.
Who works a whole job? They don't care about that either. They're just like, whatever.
Even he's putting in the work.
Girl, I don't know how that boy does it. I told you, didn't I, this week? I said, I'm exhausted. And I'm still getting home like before 5.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff. He's getting home 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock every night. From leaving the house at 7:30 every morning. I don't know how that boy does it. And then the weekends also are waking up, going somewhere every single time. Like his tenacity really should be applauded. Wow. It's something that I should be grateful for. I should thank God for every day. It's weird because sometimes I'm like, okay, cool. It's really cool that I maybe discuss my son and all of his accomplishments and obviously his future and stuff like that. But then on the other hand, it's like, okay, let's try and not be humble, but try and keep some stuff to yourself so that people don't make this assumption that you're, what is it called? I don't know, over bigging up your person because you gave birth to them, if that kind of makes sense. But that boy can hustle.
I mean,
if this is him at
it
7, I don't know what he's going to be like at 14, 28, 38. But yeah, his hustle is unmatched.
It's crazy.
I'm tired. His father's tired.
Of course.
He's like, even on the days where he's like, okay, if he doesn't wake up on time today, just park it. But then he still wakes up, still does what he's supposed to do, still shows up, still does his best, and he keeps it pushing. So yeah, Cam, I love you, and I'm proud of you. He does.
Shout out King Cam.
Shout out to King Cam.
Shout out.
Yeah. He does his best, and he definitely forgets the rest. But yeah, your week was pretty...
My week was intense.
Yeah, but like your week was intense. I felt it for you. I didn't want to speak to you this week because how am I having a week and you're having a week? What's the point?
Madness.
I want to speak to someone who's
exactly.
in the Maldives in their head.
Not someone who's stressed out.
I want to speak to. I said this is why I was like, I need friends that have no jobs. I just need a friend who just hangs out at home all day and maybe paints or something. I need that kind of friend.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, because I need stress-free friends that are that are
That's
just,
what it is.
Yeah.
That's free friends. That is true.
That are smoking weed at home,
Yeah.
waking up, painting, picking up flowers from the local flower market, kneading their own bread,
Yeah.
going on social media, scrolling all day, looking for inspiration, posting up stuff on Pinterest, going backpacking for a year. Like, I need those because why am I surrounded by hustlers? It's exhausting.
That friend ain't gonna have time to talk to you anyways. They'll be
Why you say that? You hate
They'll
that.
be too busy doing nothing.
Meanwhile, you talk to me in between your stress. You never have time for anything, but you always have time for 3-hour phone calls.
I do for stress. Just to lay my stress on somebody else. You know,
someone else needs to take the stress.
You know, they say, be careful of those that want you to suffer as much as they suffer. Watch out for those people. I want you to be in the same predicament as them.
It's so counter because, like I said last week, my initiative or what I'm conscious about is trying to, fingers crossed, live the slow life a little bit more. But it's so hard. I'm like, how is this possible? I got 3 kids, a baby daddy,
oh my gosh,
a home, a full-time job. A podcast that a few people listen to.
Hopefully more.
Family. Hopefully more. Hint, hint.
Hopefully more.
Family, all of that stuff, and trying to keep up with just the everyday. Yeah, it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
It's a lot.
I've got to tie into the fact that New Year's coming up, right?
Yes.
I already feel the pressure.
Already
I feel the pressure.
Oh
and
my
you know what the
gosh.
pressure is about? The pressure of I am turning a year older, which I don't care about, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not into my age. I don't care how old I am.
Yeah.
I could be 45 right now. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
Yeah.
50, 60. In fact, it would get me closer to the savior. I couldn't care less.
I care about my age.
You do care about your age.
My body hurts already.
Yeah.
So I'm just scared.
I think it's because your body's letting you know.
Yeah.
My body hurts too.
Body's like,
I just don't care about my age.
I'm just like, ugh.
I'm not conscious about it. I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not I don't know. The only thing I worry about is my kids. That's all I worry about. So God forbid, anything happens to me or whatever it may be. That's the only thing I worry about. And of course that comes with as you age. So with that, definitely. Anything else, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less. You could call me an old bitch. I couldn't care less. I might be one, and that's me.
I did go to a dinner last night, though.
Oh, you did?
And the guy did think I was
How old
25.
Ooh.
I said 25. 25 challenge
ooh,
me.
Ooh. Not 25 challenge me. You stood before that. Funny enough, I never used to be. I used to be asked for my ID before the twins.
Crazy.
After I had the twins, nobody asks me for ID anymore.
After with Liam,
and that pisses me off. After they see the third kid, they're like, whatever. They're like, okay, she's definitely old enough. For sure. But before then, when it was just Cam and I would get asked all the time.
If I was with Leda, if I was with any kid, they would never ask me. It was only if I was by myself.
Yeah, makes sense.
I would get asked.
And also when my hair is short, always I get asked too. I don't know what it is. I guess it makes me look more youthful or something. Don't shoot me, but I was thinking about cutting my hair again. I don't know, man. I love me and my Britney moments.
I want to cut mine. It's the winter.
You don't want to cut yours.
It's the winter for me.
You're just saying it, but you don't.
No, I want to cut it.
You don't want to do it.
I don't have no choice. It's been cut.
Well,
you just can't see because I got braids, but it's been cut. And it's a botch. It's a botch cut. So I need to get it cut properly.
Cut.
Yeah. But the thing is that with the cut that I want properly, I want the back to be shaved, but I'm also thinking about the winter. Like, I like to do wash and goes, and I can't do it in this type of weather.
Of course, in this type of weather with your hair tied.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure, it doesn't make any sense.
So that's my problem.
Yeah.
That's my only issue.
I was definitely thinking of cutting my hair again. For me, hair is just an inconvenience sometimes. I'm just like, honestly, I could do without it.
That's why I need to be able to do a wash and go. I can't be,
yeah, of course,
blow drying my hair. I
just don't have
can't be doing all of that.
It's just an inconvenience. And I've just concluded that I'm just not a hair person. I've just concluded there was a time in my life where I cared about stuff like that. And now I just don't. It's just like, you take me or you leave me. With hair, without hair, and that's it. I just have to keep it.
If I had a nice shaped head, I would do a baldy.
You say that all the time.
Yeah, but the shape of my head is not
I actually
nice.
have never seen it, so I wouldn't know. So how have you concluded that if you haven't seen it?
I have seen the shape of my head before.
Like, you shaved it all off once? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, how did that go?
It went crazy.
Hey, is there any pictorial evidence?
I think so.
You need to dig that one out of the archives.
Probably.
I would love to have a sneak peek.
It wasn't like bald like yours.
Like mine. Yeah.
It wasn't a baldy. It started off that way. Like another situation where I'm letting a loved one cut my hair.
Not letting a loved one cut my hair.
Because you would think that these people love me, but apparently not.
Kendrick said that.
My brother.
Kendrick said you keep on thinking these people love you.
Yeah, they don't.
I was listening to that album today. I said, damn.
They don't.
Well, read me. Why don't you?
Hello? They don't. Basically, yeah.
Kendrick took a book and put it, my life in a book, and put it in an album. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the new Kendrick.
Oh.
The new Kendrick had me every time he drops. Okay, even the time when he dropped that really sad one. I'm like, Kendrick, this is not the time. I'm trying to be happy. He's like, no. Let's all sit in our sorrow.
What is your favorite Kendrick album?
To be honest, I don't think I have a favorite. I think I can just run them all up. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. And it's weird because as I'm getting older, I'm getting convicted not to listen to Circular, right? I don't know actually if it's I'm getting older. I think it's just because my relationship with God is changing.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Older's not the word, right? So I'm getting convicted to stop Circular. And I was thinking, if maybe I could do, we love to cut corners as Christians.
Of course.
I'm thinking maybe if I do Circular minus the curse words, maybe I can do that. I was like, okay, I can do, what is it called? The non-exclusive version of whatever it is. Maybe I should listen to it that way. And that will be okay. But then also at the same time, every time, let's say, there's certain times of the day when I listen to a Kendrick with the B and the N and the F and the E, I'm like, it doesn't feel right. But then there's days like today where I had my windows down. I was blasting. I was blasting and I was shouting back.
Oh damn!
I was shouting back.
Damn.
And then who am I then to turn around and then put gospel on straight after?
Right after.
So I guess it just depends on my mood. So yeah, I am being pulled one way but then going completely the other way because of just my love of music and my love of artistry. And I believe in certain people like Kendrick just being actual artists.
Yes, exactly.
And also them not having that separate life thing. I love the fact that he's an old school celebrity, an old school rapper where no one really knows his business.
Yeah.
All they know is his art.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want to know your business. I want to know your dick size. I don't want to know who you've slept with. I don't care about any of that stuff. So that's what puts me off really. I think by Circular, I go for people like the Drakes and all that stuff. They put me off after a while because I'm like, I know too much about you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be knowing about this. All I need is put everything in an album. I listen to it. And then that's all I know about you. Yeah. I don't need to know anything else. So yeah, what's your favorite Kendrick album?
Dang, good question. I mean, I definitely love Section 80 because that obviously introduced me to him.
Yeah.
And then To Pimp a Butterfly. Oh, that's my favorite, actually. I could listen to that from top to bottom.
You could play that in my funeral.
To Pimp a Butterfly is,
It's beautiful.
It's it.
Now that you say that, now you ask me, okay, maybe.
It's it.
Maybe I do have a favorite
That's
Kendrick.
the one, actually.
That's it.
That's the one for me.
It's everything, that album.
Yeah.
I can listen to it at any given time, no matter what mood. Yeah, but yeah, big up to Kendrick with his new album. Make sure you listen in. Big up. Is amazing, as always. And I just love the way.
So does that mean we're Team Kendrick or Team
Drake? I don't know if I've always been Team Kendrick.
No, I've never been
there
Team Drake.
There ain't no Team Drake. I'm sorry. If you're listening in and you're Team Drake, I'm sorry about that. But
hi, Drake,
there ain't no Team Drake. I don't think that actually exists. And him and his pout.
I like Drake.
I
think I don't really.
But he's just vibes for me. He's vibes. What do I call it? Like, I'm in the supermarket, he's playing. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all it gives me. I'm
a big TDE girl. Like, I love Sir. I love Absol, Schoolboy Q, Isaiah Rashad. Like,
like I said,
that's my sound. Actually,
I think it pisses me off that I know too much about him. Yeah, and that starts. With men, it starts bothering me with that. And yes, I'm gonna say, stop emasculating men. Yes, stop it. I don't want to know a man with female tendencies. That pisses me off.
Damn.
Keep your female tendencies to yourself. And for those people who believe, just if you want to be emotional, no.
So he's not allowed to be emotional.
No, he can be emotional. Just don't have female tendencies. Don't be a bitch. Basically.
Don't be a bitch.
Just be a man.
Don't be a bitch.
And people will be like, oh you shouldn't say men should man up. Yes, they should. Especially in these times that we're living. We're over here hustling and bustling as it is as women. For us to be tussling with men that are women is exhausting.
What were we talking about? Where are the men that know how to pick up a screwdriver? Know how to build a table?
Exactly. And don't think about any other screwdrivers except for the tool.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's
because I know what you guys are like.
That's the screwdriver.
The people that listen to allow it.
That's the screwdriver we're talking about.
Yeah, let's go back to talking about the new year. And of course, there's the New Year's resolutions.
Of course.
What have I done this year of 2024? What am I going to do next year? So we're in December. Like I said, I think I am feeling the pressure, not only because I'm turning a year older, my kids are getting older. And then the whole have I achieved enough starts creeping in. And it always creeps in this time of the year because this is also the time of the year where I lost my parents. Right?
Okay, yeah.
So December is a tough one mentally, but also it's just tough, right? So when you're I guess feeling sorry for yourself a bit, you then start questioning yourself a bit, right? And that's not just with me. I think it's with a lot of people. It just comes like, okay, the whole of 2024, what have I done? And what really do I think I made a difference in?
Yeah.
Did I make a difference in people's lives, in my life? Did I overachieve, underachieve? And then there's this whole, okay, what's the plan for 2025? It comes with the workplace too, because the pressure comes because you've got to do your end of year objectives.
Yeah.
And then you have to do your plan for the year ahead.
Yeah.
Because of course the bosses are like, okay, what you been doing?
Yeah.
And then also what are you going to bring to the table? And then these days, if you're not bringing much to the table in 2025.
Forget about it. That's it.
You're getting cut.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You're being made redundant or you're being fired.
Yeah.
Or if you're a contractor, your contract is ending.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just heavy pressures really as adults. I feel like it's kind of always nonstop in a way that's why we're always a people that are never satisfied. Really. Because it's like there's never really going to be full satisfaction because you're always going to be thriving for more for your kids, for your relationships, for your friendships. And of course, that's a good thing because you're trying to better yourself and make sure you make the biggest impact in this world as much as possible. But then that also comes, like I said, with pressures with your mental health and stuff, because it's just like you start feeling a bit down. Have I done this? Have I not done this? Have I done that? Yeah. So is it something that you experience?
More.
You think?
I do. I feel like it's weird. It's just this year has been a weird year for me in general. And I remember having a conversation in December, so excited about 2023 ending.
God, yeah. Oh, I remember. Oh my God, on the podcast too. Oh my God, if you haven't watched those episodes, go ahead. We were still young in the game.
So excited.
Still very much uncomfortable in front of the camera.
Exactly.
We weren't chilling like we are now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically,
because 2023 I categorically think that 2023 was one of the worst years in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that until I experienced this year. I ain't gonna lie. I thought 2023 was.
I think 2023 and going into the first half of 2024 was. I think those 6 months were categorically the worst years of my life. If I was to count, like, let's say 3 years of my entire life in the middle age of 30s that I'm in. I think it's definitely one for the record books, and I still don't know how I came out.
Yeah.
I still don't even know how I'm sitting on this chair.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So for me, I'm kind of just...
You really think that about 2024?
2024 mentally for me, I was...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't a great year for Big Leash.
Big Leash was feeling like Little Leash?
Big Leash was feeling like Little Leash. Little Leash. So, yeah, I think even now for me, it's just like, wow, okay, I just want to get through.
You just want it to end. Yeah.
I just want to make it through the year, God willing. And then, see what 2025
holds.
May bring.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just, and it's crazy too, because on one hand, I also feel like this year has gone by so
quickly. No, it really has. It really has gone by so quickly. It's crazy.
So quick.
That your kid is 2 that we never thought was going to exist to begin with.
Seriously.
It's like it's mental.
Yeah.
That's when I say to myself, it's only when I see our children get older, that's when I realize, okay, the time is is just going. Because from one minute they're out here like newborns and we're hustling and bustling in new motherhood and new postpartumhood, and then all of a sudden then we're just like, we're already back to work and the kid is already back to nursery and then 2 minutes later they're going to be back in school, and it's just like, wow, where's this time going?
For me it's like 2022 to 2024. I feel like I am in a movie. It doesn't feel real to me.
Do you think there's something that possibly, like in your mind, do you think that there's something that you could have done different within those 2 years for it not to be those 2 years?
No.
Okay. You'd have done exactly the same, and I think you would have had the same impact.
I think I probably would have had the same
output regardless. Yeah.
I feel like within that the time span too, there were so many traumas, so many things that have happened in such a short amount of time that it was just...
Yeah, I think one thing 23 showed me is that if I could do 23, I can do anything. And that's on.
That's how I would feel about 2024.
And that's on the big God. If I could do 23, I could do anything. I'm invisible. Right?
I got this.
Yeah, I really got this. And literally everything was faith-based. Like just literal walking. If the testament is it was walking in faith, by faith.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could do.
Yeah.
There's not even me saying, oh, if I do this,
yeah,
maybe it could, like you're saying, maybe it could bring a different impact or a different output.
Yeah.
The output was finna be the same regardless.
Regardless. No matter what.
So it was gonna be exactly the same regardless. But yeah, it's just literally just showing up and realizing that I'm really that bee. I really am. And anyone who thinks not, that's their problem.
That's your business.
But yeah, I really am. So whatever comes to me future-wise, come bring it.
Yeah.
Really just bring it. Because the amount of people, even today, about 10 people said to me, I don't know how you do it when they saw the twins. And I'm thinking, so do you think I wake up and say, I don't know how I do it?
You wake up and you're like, God, how am I going to do this?
How am I going to do this? I don't have time to even wake up and say, how do I'm going to do it?
Yeah.
You just wake up and you do it.
And you do it.
And they look at you and they hope you're going to do it. Because they're thinking if you can't do it, so who's gonna do it for?
Who's gonna do it? Ain't that the truth? Who is gonna do it?
Exactly. You're just gonna look at each other and figure it out.
Who is going to do
the amount of people that I say, I'm like, okay, there's no secret or science to this. You just do it.
Yeah.
Especially only if you choose to do it. Because of course there is people out there who actually they just choose not to do it. They're like, look, this is not for me. Let them kids go to their daddy. Let them kids go to my mama. Let them kids go to my cousin. Let them kids
go somewhere.
And let them kids go somewhere. But what I'm not going to do is do it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with our jobs. Nobody else wants to do them except for us. We're doing them because we want to do it. And then the other people would be like, actually, this is not for me. And I'm not, I can't do this. I wouldn't know anyone who work this way or do this job or whatever it may be. It's the same thing with everything really in our lives. There's people who just like they ain't no way.
I couldn't.
Yeah. It's really a choice. The choice to keep on waking up every day and choosing that thing to do and just doing it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Simple as that. Like I said though, I do have the resolution. I'm gonna try to just cleanse a bit. I told you I just need to cleanse. I think it's necessary. Like when January comes, I'm not going to say the 1st of January. But your girl's going to, the water is going to be seeping through my skin. That's how you're going to know.
I think something has died inside of me. It's been dead for like over a week now. So definitely I have to do a real life cleanse.
Why do you do this? We're moving from something so serious and kosher to you telling the people that you think that something died inside of you.
Oh my gosh, and I need to get it out.
Oh my God, I need to cleanse. I just need to cleanse all the crap because of the move and stuff. I just haven't been concentrating on myself. Yeah, and anything like to do with my health and my fitness and all of that stuff. It's all like taking a back burner because of course I needed to move, set myself up, set my kids up, position everyone in where they need to be positioned, and then of course then get back to it. But for sure, I think I don't necessarily have like get a new car. I want a boss bitch car. I want a big Benz. I want a big body.
What? D in the big body?
I want 4 wheels.
2025? Big
Yeah. I want to be finding it difficult to back up the car. Okay. I want to be reversing for about 5 minutes.
Don't be like those people
before I end up in the park.
Run,
exactly. That's why I want. That I really, even my son is like, come on, Mom. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I want a big body. I don't know how God's going to make that happen. But I know he will.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Exactly. I know he will. So that's one thing. So I got the new job. I got the new home. Now I need a big body. A big body 4-wheeler. Check. Exactly. So that when I roll out, people are going to be like, right, okay,
we see you.
Okay.
We see you.
And then...
Come on, guys. Watch our video.
Exactly.
Help us
She
out
said
here.
contribute. Actually, Lish, you brought up a good point.
Come on now.
We're trying to be in big body Benzes.
Hello?
If you guys are not contributing to the situation, how do you think that's gonna happen?
So how you think you're not helping us out?
Exactly. How do you think that's gonna happen?
Help us out here.
Exactly. So yeah, there's a lot of things to be thankful for this year. I think this is why I think maybe 2023 was worse than this year, because these ups that have happened. I've positioned myself to keep on elevating. So I think that's what this year made sense. The things that happened made sense.
I don't want to, for my mental health, it was a bad year. However, I ain't going to lie.
The currency.
God has blessed me. 2024, I was blessed.
Don't tell your baby daddy
I was
that.
blessed.
Don't tell your baby that. He's going to start asking you to contribute.
Not to contribute. I was blessed.
He's going to be telling you that his friends said they do 50-50.
He's going to be like, other households.
Exactly.
They said not
other
50-50.
households are putting less pressure on the men's them. You know, they said men's mental health awareness. You've got to know that he needs to be stress-free.
Oh, gosh.
And therefore, you need to start cutting that check.
I said I was
into
blessed.
2.
I said I.
You didn't say we were blessed. You said I was blessed.
God blessed.
He'll start saying, please, please bring something to the table.
What are you bringing to the table? These kids.
And me.
Yes. We're here at the table. Ready.
Exactly.
No, 2024.
Yeah, so I
blessings.
guess
There were many blessings.
There were many blessings.
There were lows, but there were some. The highs were really high.
Yeah, the exchange rate was
Yeah.
it was doing what it needed to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So 2025, please keep up.
Yeah,
keep up with the exchange rate.
Oof.
Keep up with the exchange rate.
Keep it up.
Yeah. So do you have any?
Oh, I do have an allow with the advice.
Oh, you've got an allow it? I was going to say, do you have any aspirations for 2025?
No,
You got nothing on your list?
I don't have... I have...
Survival.
Survive 2024.
Okay.
My aspiration is to make it to...
This is my story.
Yes, is to make it to January.
My true ghetto story.
That is my aspiration. To keep God first.
Exactly. Keep God in your life, my nigga.
Keep God in your life.
Keep God in your life. I hate that guy. I can't stop watching Drewski. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry with your... I know to cut you off. But I can't stop watching Drewski.
Not Drewski.
And I need to stop watching Coulda Been Records.
Oh my gosh.
I need to stop watching it. But I can't. Every
he be
time.
pissing me off sometimes. I
know he's
mad.
annoying. I'm just like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
But then I still keep on watching. Why do I keep on watching? Like when he's doing all that burping and stuff.
It's like me with Tyler Perry.
You and the Tyler Perry movies and your romantic novels or podcasts and stuff like that.
I'm listening to erotic books on,
oh my God.
on Audible.
She's really turning into an old auntie, guys. I never thought that this would happen. But this girl.
I think having somebody read to you like a sexual encounter is wild. It's
oh my God, really?
Yeah.
In the audiobook?
Yes, because she's reading out what's happening in the book.
So what's the difference between that and it's basically soft porn?
Basically, you're listening to
No way.
Basically listening to
to soft porn.
Yeah.
Not you being a dirty bitch.
Oh, dirty. I just think it's so weird when it gets, because obviously there's a storyline. Yeah. But then when it gets to like the sex scenes.
Yeah.
And I'm on the train or I'm in the office. It gets really awkward. Like,
I can imagine. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's like, okay.
It randomly started too because you were never into those. What are they
called? I used
erotica.
Erotica. Like, what is
podcasts,
it? Like
audio books.
Like 50 Shades of Grey.
Exactly.
Kinda,
yeah.
So I used to like read these type of novels. I remember, when I used to even work on Carnaby Street, I would read. I would have them on my iPad. I would be reading.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
And you had a Kindle.
Yeah, not a Kindle. It was on my iPad.
Was it on your iPad?
You remember
and you used to buy the
iPad
things,
books?
right?
Yeah, you could buy books on the iPad.
You could buy, I remember. Actually.
So I used to read them on my iPad.
Okay, then cool. I guess it isn't new then.
Yeah, but because I don't have time to read like that, I like reading fiction. Not all of them are erotica, but the ones I'm reading now, just
a little spicy.
They're spicy. But now because I really don't have time to sit down and read, I'm listening to them. I
haven't sat down and read something in a while.
Yeah,
including my Bible, which is diabolical.
I've been trying. Well, I read my verse. Yeah, I get into it every day.
You're so good. I used to read it on my phone every day.
Yeah.
And then the what do you call it? The app needed updating and
I'm on my app every day. I have a streak, so it'll let you know. So if you miss one day,
it will tell you that you need to get back on your word.
You start back from one again. So I'm on 486 days straight.
Well, damn. Jesus.
Yeah.
If only you were the same with sobriety.
Whoa.
Suspect.
Pardon me.
Suspect reads a verse every day and finishes a bottle too.
Gosh. What do they say? Jesus drank wine. What do they say?
Anyway, continue on that way. I completely sidetracked there. My bad.
Read your Bible, guys.
Exactly.
Read the word. Okay, so Amina. I'm in a bit of a mess and could really use your thoughts. My friend Ray and I started a graphic design and marketing agency together, and it feels like everything is falling apart. We've been friends forever, and I thought starting this business would be an amazing adventure for us both. At first it was great. I was excited to bring my creative ideas to life, and Ray's business sense kept us grounded. But as we've grown, our differences have become pretty hard to ignore. I want to create bold, innovative designs that stand out, but Ray keeps pushing for a more traditional approach. He thinks it'll help us attract more clients, which makes some sense on some level, but it's frustrating because I do feel like I can't really use my creativity the way I would like to. Things got really heated when we got a big contract from a corporate client. Ray wanted to play it safe and present a more polished, conventional proposal, but I had this idea that I thought would really showcase who we are as a brand.
Go all out.
Huh?
Wanted to go all out with the creativity.
To go all out. And she went ahead and submitted her
version.
Her proposal without talking to Ray first.
Oh, God.
Now, the client really loved my proposal, and we've signed the deal, but Ray is really pissed. He feels like I went behind his back.
Yes, you did.
And broke our trust.
Yes, you did.
I get where he's coming from.
You should.
But I also believe in what I presented to our clients.
Oh, God.
So now I'm stuck. Should I just apologize and try to work things out with Ray, or do I stand firm on my decision? Can we find a way to balance our work styles? Is this the best thing for us to do? Is this to continue our business relationship, or is this the end of our business and our friendship? What do you think? Any advice would be appreciated.
First off, you should never go behind anybody's back for anything.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why they say that the breakdown of most relationships, if not all relationships, whether romantic or platonic, is lack of communication. If you don't communicate and say to someone what are you doing, what you're feeling, all of those things, it's just going to be a shutdown. The fact that you went behind his back is crazy. Don't start, your friend. You know your friend is traditional.
Exactly.
You're the opposite. You go and you decide to start a business. If you can't compromise, then why start a business to begin with? You're supposed to have a healthy medium. You bring the traditional side and you bring the out there side, creative, out there creativity.
Yep.
Meet in the middle, meet halfway in order for you to have a successful, not only relationship, friendship, but also a successful business relationship. Because normally businesses will obviously go for the more outlandish version because they think, okay, this is progressive, this is innovative. But also when it comes to maybe the running of it, they might want the traditional side of it. So let's say if the campaign was to be launched, they want maybe the traditional way of launching a campaign instead of like the more outlandish version, whatever it may be. So I don't know. I think you're wrong. Loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. Apologize and continue the relationship, but with more communication and also more initiative into meeting each other halfway. And that goes both ways. Because, of course, I'm sure my guy knows it's a great proposal.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to admit it because he thinks his one is, let's say, the opposite of it or better. So if you don't come to a happy medium, either of you, I guess you should just not be in business.
That's what I was going to say. If you guys can't agree
you shouldn't be in business.
You guys probably should not be in.
It's as simple as that.
In business with each other. Yeah. Save the friendship.
Exactly. Save the friendship and sever the ties. You've got the proposal already. Bun it. Put in some money. Pay him off and keep it pushing. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Because I just also feel like the trust is gone as well. Because then he's blatantly always gonna think that you're doing something business-wise behind his back, and I also think it's not right that you did share a proposal with a client,
exactly,
and he had no idea of what you were proposing.
That's crazy.
That's not what you guys agreed on.
Yeah,
right. So
that also business-wise, that also looks crazy to the client too. Where's your partner?
It's like,
where's your business partner? It's just weird how you just out here turning up on your ones. Put up a proposal and saying, oh, yeah, they're not involved. They're not here today because of this, that, and that. You're just a liar and a traitor.
I think,
Yeah.
I think maybe you guys should I think you should apologize, but I think you guys...
Yeah, she just sever the business side and fingers crossed keep your relationship.
Exactly.
But if you can do that with your business relationship, I guarantee you she can do it with her other relationships too. You're just a traitor all in all. I hate disloyalty. I can't stand it. I'm so loyal. What I hate about
loyal
me
to a fault.
Inside, I'm so loyal.
Yeah.
Like it don't make no sense. And then the expectation is obviously some level of loyalty. I understand people cannot be as complete as you because nobody's the same, right? Yeah. I understand there'll be a level where they just be doing, that sounded so Zimbabwean. My accent came out there for
a level.
A level. Zim and proud. Oh my God, my accent came out there because I felt very passionately about that. So yeah, it's just, there's definitely a level where obviously they won't be able to reach your standards. People will falter, make mistakes, all of that stuff. But I think it just needs to be reciprocated. If you're in a place where you think you can go behind your back completely on someone, that means you're planning the meeting, planning the day, taking the time off, whatever it may be, telling this person you're somewhere that you're not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's shady.
Yeah, that's very shady.
Actually think,
unless you want to sever ties and then just keep it pushing. I believe in disloyalty when it comes to putting yourself first. So when you realize the situation is not for you and that person's taking the piss out of you.
Yeah.
F them.
Yeah, but I feel like then in both instances, then they need to
of course they just need to break ties completely
I think
different.
It's
out of here.
Out of here. Out of here.
Exactly. Wrap it up indeed. On that note, let's wrap it up.
Are we wrapping it up?
Yeah. But that was a good allow it. I like it because we didn't need to tell. Well, we still told them to leave, but just in a different way.
I feel like, we always telling people to leave.
We always be telling the people to
That's why you're supposed to allow it with the advice.
We always telling people to leave.
But Amina, girl, you were wrong. You lied.
No, that was very, very wrong.
I think that was very shady.
Yeah, especially when you know that someone is really like, they're for you because you've started a business together. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't be for you. They would really be against you. But they're for you. And you out here lied, point blank, lied, done a whole proposal, sent it in, and then signed everything?
signed, sealed.
Nah, you're out of control.
She thought he was gonna be happy that she got the job.
Exactly. She's simply out of control. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
See y'all.
See ya. What do you want to be? I'm D.
I'm Lish.
And this has been
Allow it.
Peace.